Hey, what's up, guys? Alan here with the EatSleepTrade.net. Gonna bring you guys the swing trading watch list and market update for the week of August 1st. The S&P has pretty much just stayed in a trading range, which we will discuss. We'll also be going over the couple of stocks that we're going to be adding to our watch list, and then also going to be going over some of my favorite setups from the stocks currently already in our watch list. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so first up, let's take a look at the S&P 500 and where we're at. We're stuck in this trading range right here. We have been for about 2 weeks. I'd rather be stuck in a trading range like this than pulling back, so I think it's a good sign. There was some pretty good volume that came in on Friday, relative to the past 2 weeks or so. You could see both the 15 20-day moving averages trending up nicely. It's pretty much going to be a test on whether we go below this 2160 area or if we can get above this 2175 area. Just below that 2160s our 20-day moving average. But right now, with the way that the market's holding up, I still think that we see another leg up. I don't think there's any reason to believe that the market's overextended. But of course, we don't know what's going to happen. But right now, I'm going to remain bullish on it until we start breaking down below 2160 in the 20-day moving average, which is currently sitting at 2150. All right, so let's take a look at the stocks we're going to add to the watch list this week. First up, let's look at CVI. It's an oil stock, and oil looks like it could be, maybe putting in a little bit of a bottom. Nice big volume on Friday. You can see the buying's increasing down here at these lower levels, just managing to close above the 20-day moving average. Looks like this could be a pretty good bottom area right here for a move back up towards our 50-day, which is sitting just under 17 right now. So I'm going to add that one to the watch list. We're also going to be adding KND. Just like the setup here over 1250, you can see the volume not huge, but it is good relative volume prior to what it's been trading. Kind of just like the S&P, it's in this little range, and it's got to either break up or break down. And looks like we're probably going to get a trend continuation on this one. So I'm going to be looking at this 1250 area, see if we get that break of that on Monday, especially with the big increase of volume. That could give a pretty good entry. And last one we're going to be adding to the list this week is LBIO. You can see the big huge rip that this one had, and held it up pretty good, and even since then it's continued to put in some higher lows here and continue testing this 9 area. So it is making a little bit of an ascending triangle, holding its 20-day moving average, and you can see the little volume pop on Friday. So I like to watch this one for a possible breakout over 9 with volume. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the stocks that have been on our watch list that are performing well and possibly setting up for some more opportunity. First one's AMD. As you guys know, we had a really good entry on this one. Ended up selling out into this first day. Way underestimated it. It happens. However, it is consolidating nicely here, just under $7. So I'm definitely going to be watching this consolidation. We are extended a bit from our moving average, but the only thing we care about is the price action. And if volume comes back in and more people are willing to buy it, we could easily see that breakout move through 7. So keeping that on a close watch. WMGI. You can see we just had a nice big ramp on this one. Our 20-day moving average is catching up now, and we're in this little range. This one might be a bit extended, may pull back to this 1970 area, but definitely worth making note and keeping a watch into next week to see if we start getting above this 22 area. CBB, been able to pull a couple good trades out of this one, and is holding up really well up here. You can see the 20-day moving average is holding up like a champ on this one. So worth a watch here as we're testing $5. See if we can get over these prior highs. Good volume on Friday, and like to see that fall through into Monday. Next, let's look at ELNK, Earthlink. You can see the little consolidation it's making here. It's holding its 20-day moving average. 20 days still holding above the 50-day, and pretty good volume on Friday. So really looking for a move up through 7, and hopefully to start breaking out through the 720 area. Let's take a look at FSM. Coming back up again to test this $9 area and actually putting in a nice little flag, which gives you entry opportunity. You don't really want to be buying on the extended move up, but if it gives you a chance at consolidation and a day or two pullback, you've got 20-day support right below it, so your risk is very defined. If we start seeing volume and a push through that $9 area, I'll be definitely interested in that one. Alright, so let's take a look at CETX. As you guys can see here, this one's been on just an extreme tear since we've added it to our watch list. We haven't really pulled off too many trades on it. Kind of just keep missing that optimal entry and never want to chase a stock up. So once it's up, it's up. I'm waiting for pullbacks, consolidations, and those kind of things. We had a nice test all the way up to 6, pulled back down to just above 5, now sitting at 525. It's got a little bit of room to close on its 20-day moving average, but definitely worth a note to keep on watching the next week, as we could see this curl around and start heading back up towards that $6 area. Let's look at GSM. Nice little wedge idea here from our watch list. You can see it's just starting to break out of that wedge. Hasn't really put in any big volume or anything like that. Our 20 days crossing above that 50 and this 950 resistance area is really going to be key. We start getting a push through that, and we've got a shot up here through 10. Let's take a look at MYCC. This was another idea that we had off our watch list. You could see it actually broke out of this channel. The idea was to just test the top, maybe see a pullback again. Managed to actually come through it. It's kind of rolled over since then, but caught here on its 20-day moving average with decent volume on Friday. So definitely looks set up for a continuation move back towards 15, maybe even up to 1550, depending on what kind of volume we could see in that. So definitely want to keep a close eye on that one. And last, we're going to take a look at GRAM. We've been following this one for a while and still have half position open in it. This was our buy day right here. We ended up selling half here around $8 on that resistance area, which I usually typically do in case that breakout through 8 does not occur. A lot of people buy the breakout, and buying the breakout will work, but I'm telling you, it works a hell of a lot less than buying a pullback consolidation or buying near a moving average that gives you a set risk, locking half at that resistance area, giving yourself profits and removing emotion from the trade so you can hold through pullbacks, consolidations, and hold up to when that breakout's gonna occur, as who knows how much chop is going to be produced before a breakout actually occurs. Everybody knows market makers want to stop everybody out. Look at this giant tail. Look at all the tails on this thing. So being able to lock half your profits at a resistance area when you get a good entry really sets you up to be able to hold for that bigger breakout picture. So we're watching this one through 8. You could see it came through that on Friday. Just need to get a little bit of volume in it, and I think we can definitely start seeing this make the next move up. You can see when it does decide to make a move, it does make pretty big moves, so I'd love to see another large move like one of these, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive day. Alright guys, I know I went through some of those pretty fast, but I was trying to get through them all and not make an exceptionally long video. So that is going to wrap it up for this week's Swing Trading Watch List. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. Also, check out our website, eatsleeptrade.net. You can find a lot of educational information on there, as well as our Twitter and Facebook page that you can like and follow so you can get live updates on all the stocks that we are watching and trading. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Good luck into next week, and we'll see you in the next video.